So when art is produced by the artist, it's fairly perfect. It's like being born. A newborn baby is absolutely perfect with beautiful, all his cells are plump and everything just works perfectly. And that's the beginning of death. Because with artwork, the best thing to do is not frame it. But nobody wants to buy it and not have it hanging on their wall, so they frame it and they take it to people that don't know what they're doing. And that's the beginning of the problems for so much art. Even handling by the clients, by the gallery owners, by the art handlers, it's a process, and to maintain the integrity of the art is so difficult. I don't know how flat these pieces were when they left their country, but I see more buckling now than I did yesterday when I took this out. And part of the buckling is due, in fact, that the masonite that was housing it got bent in the corners, was warping itself. So the masonite was warping, and this was warping. I was hoping that this would, don't remember seeing that big warp right there. So what we want to do is, ideally, is to acclimate it to the conditions. So you don't have time for that. I don't know how long you plan to have it here in Miami, but it's going to change environments, and it's going to continue to have issues every environment it goes to.
Well, this is like the most incredible stuff that I've heard, and so interesting about climates. I don't think many people understand when they buy art in one place that it's going to change.
It's the worst thing to do. It's a lot of collectors come down from New York and they frame they'll actually ship their stuff to New York to frame it and then ship it down to me. And then it ends up in my hands because there's issues, because the framers in New York have their way of framing and they don't account for the transportation issues that happen when you go through different environments and travel. It's just like people that collect art want to constantly loan them off to museums. They're damaging their art every step of the way.
Wow.
I see it happening continuously. And I get frightened when I have to frame something and have it shipped over to like Japan. Excuse me.